Hey yo, what is going on everybody? Depraved Flasher, and we are back with another rap battle reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
Hella Depraved.
So it's Rap Battle Wednesday, and as per what we usually say, so last week we did a actual requested reaction. So now we're continuing.
Adam versus Eve. Yep.
Yes. So now we're continuing down.
Next on the list.
Next on the list for season 1. Where is my mind? Did we even do our intro?
Yes.
Wow. I was also kind of stalling a little bit.
30 seconds.
A little bit to get through that 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's super rough for us guys. You don't even know the struggle.
A lot of them probably do.
Yeah, they probably are. Our watchers, at least. Yeah. Regulars.
So,
the struggle is alive.
If you clicked into this, obviously you know this is Dr. Seuss versus Shakespeare.
Yep.
Read something interesting the other day. It is believed that William Shakespeare did not write any of his plays.
Oh, yeah,
it is believed that he stole them from his slaves.
Sorry, being the bookworm that I am, I've known that for at least 15, 20 years.
I didn't.
The probability, anyway. I've read a lot of research done on it, and it's highly likely that he stole it from
his slaves.
Not necessarily just his slaves, but like overhearing shit at pubs and whatnot, or...
Well, from what I was reading, he was illiterate.
Yeah. But like the concepts and the ideas and stuff.
Right.
And again, none of it's 100% proven, and they can't. So, but I have known about that theory, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I read it for the first time the other day, right up there with Mozart.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, so this is, again, Dr. Seuss versus William Shakespeare.
I'm kind of rooting for Dr. Seuss.
I don't care who wins.
That's why I said kinda. I mean...
Like, I actually enjoy Shakespeare's plays.
I do too.
Even if they're his or not.
I was in The Tempest in, like, 5th grade. One of my favorites, guys. I'm not a Romeo and Juliet person. Don't do that.
Now, I do enjoy Romeo and Juliet.
It's not romantic at all.
If done in the traditional way. Like the actual original play. I don't like Romeo and Juliet when they try to make it all like current and modernize it.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. I mean, it's still a tragedy. It should not be considered. It's like a Greek tragedy. It's not. It should not be out there as like this is the romantic example that you should. No, they committed.
They're romanticizing suicide pacts.
Don't do that.
And then there's Hamlet.
Yes,
I do enjoy Hamlet. Actually, fun story for those of you that don't know. Most of Disney movies run off of basically just Hamlet.
A lot of them. Lion King is the closest to it, but yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's an archetypal concept is the thing, the whole. But I like his plays. I do. He's a little loquacious, little wordy, just a little.
Right.
But on the flip side, you know, there's some good yarns in there, and there's a lot of them. Again, Tempest is my favorite, hands down. But I like Dr. Seuss too. That's what I grew up on. Mom read me a lot of Dr. Seuss.
I like occasional Dr. Seuss.
Silverstein.
Okay. So here's the thing about. See, I was a Silverstein fan. Dr. Seuss, I like about 4 stories.
Okay.
From Dr. Seuss. I hate Green Eggs and Ham.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's overdone.
I loved the Lorax until they made a shitty movie about it.
Right.
I like the original Lorax cartoon animated movie.
Right. Okay. I can
but
see
the
that.
newer one was.
Spoiler for you.
Huh?
Spoiler for you.
Yeah. And then I enjoyed
Horton
Hop on Pop.
Okay.
Not a big fan of Horton Hears a Who.
He was so cute.
I enjoyed it again until the movie.
Oh.
I think, and I blame that on my kids.
The angry vulture bird was a bitch. I didn't like her at all.
And there were a couple others that I did enjoy.
I like
One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
Yeah, I Can Kill 99 Tigers Today. Love that one.
Right.
I mean, like I said, I'm on the fence. I'm not a super fan of either of them.
Right.
But I do enjoy both of them.
Brave forgot his drink. I'll have to wait till that's over.
That one's
That's
empty.
what I
I'm
was saying.
sorry, baby. Okay.
All right. So, anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Seuss, William Shakespeare, epic rap battles in history. We're gonna slash it up and break it down. If you don't like pausing, this ain't the place for you. And with that being said, and without further ado,
Right now.
let's get it.
Much ado about nothing. Ooh, I like that bass line.
Okay.
Dr. Seuss! Was it? William Shakespeare! Begin!
Come bite my thumb!
You know, if they would like move the ads other places, I would leave them up.
Just for them to get the money, but yeah.
But,
I like that bass, like that would blow speakers.
Yes.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare! Begin!
Come bite my thumb, I hope you know the stakes. I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades, then ask what light through yonder poser breaks.
Okay. Already we have a Romeo and Juliet
Romeo and
reference.
Juliet reference.
What light through yonder poser breaks? That's great. That's great.
And then he said, "Bite thy thumb."
I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades.
I'll put a slug between your shoulder. So the biting your thumb is something they did back in the old days.
Right. Equivalent of being flipped off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
And of course he was the father of insults too.
True.
So, you know.
I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades, then ask what light through yonder poser breaks. I had been iambic on that assy bastard. My rhymes are classic. Your crap is drafted by kindergartner high on.
Iambic pentameter is what he's best known for. Okay. Kindergartner high on acid. Well, I mean, he does have a point.
he has a very valid
He has
point.
a very...
All right, Shakespeare's coming out swinging.
And they're keeping to it. They're you know, they're keeping to his dialogue and keeping it actually. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
On that assy bastard. My rhymes are classic. Your crap is drafted by kindergartner high on acid. Yo, man, you're an old white soldier boy who has no swag.
Oh no, Soldier Boy.
That Superman.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my
God.
God.
And the fact that he had to call him a white boy with it, because really that was the dance, kind of like the dab back then.
Well, and what's funny too with this whole situation that has me cracking up, I don't know how many rappers have called mumble rappers Dr. Seuss rappers.
Okay. True. I've heard it, but like...
It's
I mean, Dr. Seuss, it might be nonsensical, but at least it wasn't slurred.
right.
And no gonads. All right. You know.
Kindergartner high on acid. Yo, man, you're an old white soldier boy who has no swag and no gonads. Egads, it's so sad.
Yeah.
It off, you're not a doctor. I've never seen a softer author. You crook, you. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, for anyone that doesn't know, I despise the Twilight trilogy. Despise.
Oh.
So when his daughter asked for those for her 10th birthday, that was a flat refusal from me. I will not promote that garbage anywhere.
This so far might be one of my favorite ERBs I've listened to
This is
in
great.
a while.
This is amazing.
This is
Ah.
fan-fucking-tastic.
I've never seen a softer author. You crook, you. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Would I, could not on a boat. Read any of the boring ass plays you wrote. Even Horton doesn't want to hear you. And Cindy Lou Who is afraid to go near you.
Yo, okay,
Oh.
so he says Horton doesn't even want to hear you. We talked about Horton
Horton
Hears
Hears
a
a
Who.
Who. And of course, the
And
Grinch
Cindy
stole
Lou is one
Christmas.
of the friendliest fucking people. She's willing
Oh,
to
yeah.
go around anyone,
She
including
befriends
the Grinch. And he says even she doesn't want to go near you.
Here lies your readership.
The
Oh.
boring
I
ass
should-
plays
I
you
should've
wrote.
looked at
Even
it.
Horton doesn't want to hear you. And Cindy Lou Who is afraid to go near you.
Here lies your readership. Here lies your readership. Okay.
You bore people to death. You leave a classroom looking like the Eddie Macbeth. I entertain a child at any age. You gotta translate what you said on the opposite page.
Oh no. Oh no! So everyone is dead at the end of Macbeth. For anyone who has not read that, and like I said, he can be very loquacious, very wordy, and it's all in Old English if you read the originals. So you either know Old English and can mentally follow it, or you have the translation into New English. So some people just read the New English and there's no Old English on the left-hand side, but if you're studying it in class, you normally have the, oh my god. Oh, you leave people dead. All right, it's over. Wait, 1 + 2 = so much blood.
I will say, though, my biggest complaint right now is, again, it's not Dr. Seuss rapping. It's the Cat in the Hat.
If I remember, there's a reason. Like, I want to say that it is something that real life about Dr. Seuss, and for some reason my brain won't remember.
Did he never do, like, public things, like, ever talked in public?
Yeah, there was something that this is actually, but, yeah, it's not coming right. It is, like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the enemy band, I entertain a child at any age. You gotta translate what you said on the opposite page. How you gonna battle with a cat in the hat? Little kids get scared when I step on the mat. Think your ruffleneck ass gonna rap to that? I got a best-selling book about me coming back.
Oh, he looks angry.
I'm switching up my style like the Beatles with my pieces. Each is such a wonder with a plethora of features. Are pathetically predictable. You think you do McBinding through the trisyllabic meter and some ghetto muppet creatures. The bar is the...
He's switching up his flow, so it's now trisyllabic. Oh God, 4 o'clock in the morning. Syllabic. Thank you.
I gotta go back a little bit because I didn't catch all that. Like, he started rapping really fast, and what happened to the Queen Herbie? My mind just went.
I'm vibing to the sound, but all the words. There's words.
words.
I'm switching up my style like the Beatles with my pieces.
Like the Beatles.
Because the Beatles had so many different styles that they performed in.
Each is such a wonder with a plethora of features. Are pathetically predictable. You think you do McBinding through the trisyllabic meter and some ghetto muppet creatures. The bar.
Some ghetto Muppet creatures.
So that he's calling them like the Wish knockoff of Muppets. And of course, he was considered the Bard.
Right.
That was his nickname. Whatever.
To wonder with a plethora of features are pathetically predictable. You think you do McBinding through the trisyllabic meter and some ghetto muppet creatures. The bard is the building, it's a castle, I'm a boss. Better parliament, a positive, I'm killing it, I'm iller than the plague, and never caught a color.
He never caught the plague.
Oh my God.
Oh, Black Plague survivor. All right.
Building, it's a castle, I'm a boss. Better parliament, a positive, I'm killing it, I'm iller than the plague, and never caught.
He says, I'm iller than the plague I never caught.
I never caught.
Or cholera.
But yeah, so he's still a survivor.
A cholera, a balla on some cricket bowl of business while you're sitting in the bleachers.
You rap fast, you do. Yes, you rap fast, it's true. Now let's see how you rap versus things 1 and 2.
Yo, you may have wrote the script, but now we're running the show. You can take your fancy words and send them back home to your mama. Break a foot off in your ass with our feety pajamas. Then we'll cook you up and eat you with some ham and green eggs. We'll break off in your leg, make no mistake, be in the rain.
Hey,
all right.
It was a Lower X reference.
Yeah, and
visually.
green eggs and ham, and I mean, I could do without the high pitched.
Yeah, the high pitched voice is kind of irking me.
It goes with the things 1 and 2. I get it, but on the other hand, like, it is bothering.
I feel like he should have had the Grinch rap. If you're gonna have any of your book people rap, like, use the one that hates people the most.
Put the angry feller in there. Cat in the Hat made sense though, because he is chaotic.
Well, Cat in the Hat is the arguably the biggest Dr. Seuss personality.
Yeah, and Grinch too. Honestly.
But that's why I'm thinking use Cat in the Hat and Grinch as a 1-2 punch instead of bringing in
things 1 and 2.
2.
Yeah, I agree.
You get upstaged. You just got outplayed.
Yeah, okay.
Good doubles. I'll give him that.
And they called him out by a nickname. Sounds like a freaking fire alarm.
I wanted to see
That
how long he was
hurt.
going to hold it.
That just fucking... Well, yeah. No.
I'm going to give the win to Shakespeare.
Me too.
I feel like Shakespeare was more creative with a lot of the things that he said. Again, one of my complaints is it was Shakespeare versus Dr. Seuss's art.
Yeah,
Now,
but
even if there's a real life thing going on with it,
Like,
maybe
yeah.
maybe have Shakespeare use a couple of his people, like Romeo and Juliet, or
Possibly.
something along that lines.
Although he was a public figure. So, they'll watch it and they'll remind us in the comments
Right.
what it is, but then it might make more sense.
And
I
then
still
second-
thought he was more creative.
And then second, thing one and thing two honestly weren't that
Didn't
great.
come with it. I liked
Cat in the Hat did
Cat in
his
the
thing.
Hat. Yeah, he was insulting, but he still brought in references. Shakespeare was completely insulting and creative the whole time. I really liked the iambic pentameter that they both used, and then that Shakespeare is known for, and then bringing up that Dr. Seuss wrote in the oh god, my brain is shot.
Trisyllabic.
Thank you. It keeps wanting to do what my mom used to do, which is the syllabic, because she would do the wrong emphasis
on the
on
wrong syllable.
yeah, exactly. And so now,
Right.
thank you, Mom. Thank you. But yeah, the things only had like one or two references, but they were also not
They
really
weren't really
insulting.
funny.
Yeah, they weren't insulting. They didn't come up with creative.
And again, I feel like Grinch would have been a better choice to
I agree.
use.
I agree. Yeah.
Because the Grinch is just a douche.
He's a dick. I mean, like, that is his whole character. It would have
And
been,
I feel like he could have, again, him and Kat working together
yeah.
would
Bring
have
in,
been
like,
a lot better than...
almost the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch would have been perfect for this.
Right. But yeah, so
Yeah.
we give it to Shakespeare. Sorry,
Plus,
Dr.
I've
Seuss.
heard George Watsky,
Now,
and he's an amazing rapper by himself.
true. I don't know who he is.
He's a rapper.
Okay.
There you go.
But yeah. So that is going to do it. If you guys like the video, slash the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. Stick around. Or hang around. Come back. Whatever.
Come back. Do all the things below.
Check everything down below.
You're welcome to join us on Twitter.
Twitters and
He's a Twitter bird.
Instagrams. I'm mainly on
And
just
I
Twitter.
put funny stories in there.
True.
Instagram may or may not have been added for me below, but I
Not
am
yet.
on Instagram. Not
just look up
like-
Hellcat and you'll
yeah.
find her. You can look up me and add me too.
he
Whatever.
just whatever. Do the things below.
Yeah, do all the things below. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We cannot wait to see you to break people later.
Night.
Peace.